Hawks are 5 back from last year's team. That shot deflected in front. Rebel makes this off the draw. Picked up there by Perchik. Czechs lost Adam Juracek in their first game of the tournament against Slovakia. Suffered a knee injury that will end his season. 2 years ago at the World Junior in Edmonton, the same thing happened to his older brother David. Well, David recovered in time to play in the World Championship that year. Pivoting back is Andre Beja. And Beja. As for Prince George in the Western League, chips that back down. Stancil scored twice in that game against Canada. Tries to dig that free. 12 of these players from Czechia play in the CHL. Another's a college player, and another, Kulik, plays in the American Hockey League for Buffalo. And is having a very good year in the AHL. 15 goals in 21 games.
Scoring on a 60-goal pace.
Now Galvas racing to it, knocked away from him by Wahlberg. Picked up by Noah Ostlund. Looks back around as Shala steps into Lekkerimäki. Force free once again, Lekkerimäki flips it back in front and well into the crease. Lindstein back with it for Sweden. Theo Lindstein was being called Lindstein for the first 2 games of the tournament. His mother called Swedish TV. It's mispronounced.
Mom knows.
So we're all changing it.
Lindstein it is. His generation.
Ganesh. Up there for Kulik. Now, Anna Barash plays in Finland. Tries to work that free. Finland will play the United States in the second semifinal later here today. Yapavala back for Galvas. A point shot block goes right back to Galvas. In comes Galvas with it. Pivots back in the corner, being watched there by Forsfall. And Galvas again for Shapovalov. From Lindstein. Hard hit there by Willander. This defense pairing of Willander and Lindstein is not chipped in by Belish. Now loose in the corner. Belish picks that free. Swings that back. The puck bounced away from Hamara. Swedes are changing. It's a late change. Kulik winds in. Kulik looks and shoots, and Havlat knocked that away, but the rebound bounces back to Belish. Laid back in deep. Shapovalov back after it. Held the point. Hamara shoots. Hit a leg in front. Ostlund gathers it back up. Sweden just 2 shots so far in the game as we approach the midway point of the first period. Willander. Sweep and Ogren tried to center it. That was blocked by Hamara. At the point, Willander flips it back across, brought in by Unger Sorum. Now a chance for Stenberg was off it. Back at the point, Lindstein shoots, scores! It's off the top of Bravo and in, and the game is tied. Galvas up for Zelinsky, sweeps it down the check zone. Havlat, chance in front, and a great look there from Oshtalerski.
Terrible rebound control there from Havlat a couple times in this first period.
Forsfall winds in. Shoots, Rebel kicks it up. Rebound, flipped on goal by Bourne. That's kicked away by the Czech netminder.
That's not great rebound control either.
No chance for Forsfall. And Rebel makes a stop on that. And shoots. The save made by Rebel. Milovsky. Movement in and bouncing. Puck knocked away from him. Taken back by Beestead. Along with Lindstein. Lindstein rings that back around. Swimming up. Ogren. Looks down to Beestead. That's poked away again. That discarded stick getting in the way. And a big hit there by Beestead as he spilled Redlick. That's the second time he's been dumped in this first period. Long shot by Lindstein. That goes just wide. Deflected again in front. Almost 2 for him here in the first period. Ogren centers. Oscar Pettersson shoots. He flipped that wide. Willander. In for Ogren. Liam Ogren. Back for Tom Willander. Walks right in and shoots. And the save is made.
But comfortable with where they're at.
Lindstein has that pass blocked by Barash. Barash tied up by Lindstein. Willander pivots back. Looks ahead and finds Lekamäki. In comes Lekamäki, holds. Had a look back for Östlund. And now Wahlberg back on it. Wahlberg centers it, went off a skate and bounced away. Anton Wahlberg tried to thread the needle there. Now Lindstein has it back for Willander. Lindstein, a first-round pick of St. Louis. Blues have 5 picks remaining among the 4 teams. Ravel's really rattled in the Czech crease, you got to think. Hamara. Up for Mastelerski. And Ravel, as we mentioned, has played every minute of every game so far for the Czechs.
Oh, nice.
Lekamäki, great move on Hamara. But to your point, Mike, you probably shoot in his glove until he proves he can stop one.
Yeah, well, even he waved at that last blocker one. Maybe anything up high. By his hands, see how he deals with it.
Lindstein plays out ahead.
If you're Canada, you're wondering, where was this goaltending when we played against you guys? Could have used a softie.
Hamara fires it back in. Back in the corner, kicked ahead by Prebel. Centered. That just missed. Hamara. That long shot goes high. Zidlitzky down. Got clipped there by Willander in the first. Through it's tipped wide by Edstrom. Chalet. Up for Hamara. And back at the point, held by Willander. Malofsky tried to work that free. And now picked free by Stancil. And Willander took that away from him. This Willander-Lindstein pairing has been terrific for the Swedes. Here they come again. 3 of the 4 goals in this game, by the way, scored by defensemen. Unger Sorum pivots back. Chris Johnson with Willander. In comes Willander, holds and shoots it off a skate. And Ravel had to be quick with that. Unger Sorum. Top that back is picked up by Behar. Busting in. Behar with a break. Backhand shot stopped by Hamlin. What a break there for Andre Behar. And a burst in speed.
Tash, he separated cleanly from the chasers in alone.
And then Hugo Chang goes up, now stolen by Zidlitzky. In comes Adam Zidlitzky. He doesn't just look like his dad, he looks as old as his dad.
He's got the flow at the back of the helmet.
The beard. Galvin. There's Shapovalov. Shapovalov winds in. Keeps it across. Galvis winds back in. He falls. And Willander has it back. A chance for an odd man break here for Sweden. The pass bounced off the stick of Lekamäki. Picked up now by Redlich. Kulik. Up for Shapovalov. Off the end boards it goes, and Willander had to be careful with that. Östlund looking at the Lekamäki. That was broken up by Chalet. Edward Chalet back after it. Crisscrossing there with Redling. That's free by Malofsky. Hamara plays that back, and a long shot tipped in front. Good drive there by Ulsher. And now back up the Swedes, Lekamäki. Poke check there by Hamara. That long shot went wide. Willander. Evolving. You've played on teams, obviously, where goalies have struggled. How nervous are you on the bench?
You hold your breath every time a shot goes by. You just don't believe. You're kind of waiting for something bad to happen instead of expecting something good.
Mastelerski trying to knock that free. It's bumped back down to the Czech zone as Galvis goes back to pick it up. Tomáš Galvis. His dad, his older brother, both played 2 World Juniors for Czechia. Lindstein with it. Spins back for Sweden. That pass disrupted by Kulik. Picked up, opened the scoring of this game. Swedes took the lead in the second. Went to overtime last year.
All right.
I'm not saying we should skip the third and go straight to the overtime, but it's got that feel to it, doesn't it? Overtime in the first game of the day, Germany narrowly avoiding relegation at a 4.
Higher than his brother anyways.
Lindstein shoots, tipped in front of. Good stuff there by Rabel. Interesting enough, Dallas director of scouting Craig Button met them both, and they
look out.
Flip towards the goal. Rabel careful with that. You know they're holding their breath on both benches.
Not expecting it from his own guy though.
Galvis to the line, but not out. Her cheek back around for Chalet that was knocked down and played back in by Rutslav. Here's Galvis. Reverses that for Mate Thurchik. Thurchik got tangled up with the linesman. And Lindstein up for Willander. That pass missed. 9 power play goals for the Swedes now in the tournament on 20 attempts. Shown towards the goal by Oscar Pettersson. That's knocked out. Lead pass for Shelley. Turns it back in front. Malosky trying to play that back. And now Malosky flies it back to Galvis. Cooley ripped that off that glass. Now Galvis back with it. Galvis. Czechs making a change here. Galvis winds that back to Malosky. Back across for Kulik. To Galvis. Back for Kulik. Alsher. Long wrist shot on the outside of the goal. That was tipped. Yeah. In comes Willander. Willander. Lines that back to Lindstein. Shoots. Hit a leg in front. Check back with it. Lead pass to Stansel. Bumps out ahead of his teammates. Changing. Stansel trying to buy some time, but help was a long way away. Bourne goes rink wide, but Savoka stepped up and poked that back into the Swedish zone.
Watch the rink wide backhand passes right now.
What's up? Lekramaki shoots. Rubble knocks that away. Lindstein feeds it back across. Willander drops it back. That's picked up and brought back by Galvis. Galvis moves in, drops that back, and the rolling puck knocked away by Lindstein. Chance there for a lead pass. Ostlund into the breakaway. Noah Ostlund in, scores! In. Follow that for a moment.
Does he not know his winger's got 2? Come on now. Slide it over.
Now centered, bouncing puck knocked down by Lekramaki. And Ostlund has it back. Check. A hard bump there on Lekramaki, who is
Face off, and there he goes. Right back to the bench.
Alsher. Winds back in, being watched by Lindstein. Willander for Lekramaki. And Savoka steps up for that loose puck. Alsher. Here's it back down to the Swedish zone. I'll run out to play it. Czechs open the scoring in this game. Lead a seesaw back and forth, but the Swedes have blown it open here in the third period. 3 quick goals for a 5-2 lead. Alsher slaps it across. Rebound.